Lord, let me burn for you again. Let me return to you again. God, I'm longing for your heart. I'm longing for your heart. Till I am so on fire. Lord, I'm longing for your ways. I'm waiting for a day when I am so on fire. God, I'm running for your heart. I'm running for your heart. Till I am so on fire. I wanna be till I am so on fire.
Need a little money, I ain't never gonna change. Still drinking Jim Beam, still with them dirty jeans. Get up every morning cause them bills won't go away. What happened to the pride we had back in the day? One flag, one land, one heart and one hand. One nation under God, man, it's time to take a stand. We fighting for our freedom, Constitution says you can't. They censor anybody who ain't going with their plan. What about 30 soldiers, boy, that blood is on your hand? What about the Soviet border, people flooding on our land? You tearing up this country, how is that American? I know you're tired, man, I'm tired, cause the shit is out of hand. Times change, people change when I'm me. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed. This is the land I love. You can't take this from me. From the city to the country, everybody race over. From Florida to Old Crab Creek. It's the home of the brave. It's the land of the free. It's a patriot's place. You ain't changing me. Mama taught me manners, yes sir, no ma'am. If you want clean money, then you keep some dirty hands. Somebody needs help, get the shirt up off your back. Say grace before we eat, know that family's where it's at. Still hit the same corner store, that's where I buy my smoke. So when times get tough, they still front you when you're broke. Times change, people change when I'm me. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed. This is the land I love. You can't take this from me. From the city to the country, everybody race over. From Florida to Old Crab Creek. It's the home of the brave. It's the land of the free. It's a patriot's place. You ain't changing me. It's the land of the free. You ain't changing. Times change.
3, 4, 5. If y'all would like to join us for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight with humble hearts. God, we need you in our country now. We're falling apart. We need your grace and mercy upon us. Dear Lord, we pray that you open the hearts and minds of Americans so that they see your true grace, Lord. We pray for all of the J6 political prisoners, Lord, that you put your hand on them. You soothe their hearts and minds. Keep them humble and kind, Lord. Let them know that you have not forgotten them either, as we, the patriots of America, will never forget them. Lord, we thank you for our safe travels here, and we also pray that you give us safe travels home tonight, each and every one of us. In your Son's holy name, amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Air Salt, thank you all for joining us tonight.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear a starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Come on, brothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, come on down, don't you want to go down? Come on, mothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sinners, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that the robe and crown. Good Lord, show me the
Today is day 853 of the J6 political hostage crisis. Those that we lost on January 6th: Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and the following day, Officer Brian Sicknick. Rest in peace. Those J6 hostages that are currently incarcerated: Tommy Smith, John Andrews, Thomas Ballard, Roger Baugh, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Matthew Bledsoe, Tim Bogner, Nicholas Brokoff, Antoine Brodnex, Tammy Bronsberg, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Alan Byerly, Daniel Caldwell, Louis Cantwell, Matthew Caspel, Jake Chansley, William Cressman, Eric Christie, Ricky Wilden, Meredith Cleveland, Lonnie Mason Corson, Robert Sanford, Kenneth Bonowitz, Jeremy Baugh, Christopher Monahan, Charles Smith, Jerry Ross, DiCarlo, David Dempsey, Fairchild, Scott Fairlamb, Kyle Fitzsimon, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Gieswein, Antoine Guillenette, James Gray, Matthew Green, Timothy Hale, Kenneth Harrelson, Joshua Albuquerque Head, Andrew Hernandez, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Cash Kelly, Julian Cater, Matthew Kroll, Jacob Lang, Nicholas Langren, Samuel Lazar, Thomas Robertson, Daniel Rodriguez, Moses, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Samsel, Thomas Webster, Pat, Christian Manley, Cody Matisse, James Malt, Mark Mazza, Ronald Maccabee, James McGrew, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McKillop, Kelly Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Matthew Ryan Miller, Jordan Mink, Robert Moores, Jonathan Monifo, Marshall Neef, Daryl Neely, Ryan Nichols, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Barry Ramey, Jack Whitten, Zach Reel, William Reed, Stuart Rhodes, Howard Richardson, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Troy Sargent, Peter Schwartz, Christian Secor, Hunter Seafried, Bart Shively, Jeffrey Seals, Glenn Simon, Peter Stager, Andrew Taki, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Anthony Williams, Duke Wilson, Kyle Young, Jack Whitten, to suicide, Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Ungst. Rest in peace. Every night we're out here to draw attention to those that lost their lives on January 6th. And until they get justice, we will never stop saying their names. And let's say her name. Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt!
bringing the swamp America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol witness, hey. Inside, closer with the patriots. Yeah, you know we outside. They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. I done seen the barricades open and people jumping. They gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776. This is crazy these days. They just patriots, we fed up. Got that patriot wet up. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know we hold you in prayer. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know true patriots care. Let leave. I won't even say page. Just bringing the programs they patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. And begin. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to live on one. We fill it up with only curtain runs off. I heard when holding you. Good times never. To believe they never would. No, no. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I've been
To Caroline. Thank you for everything you do, Caroline.
Look out!
They're starting to unwind. Four kids on the corner, trying to bring you up. So they pick that tune out and he throws it on the hub. feet down on the corner, out in the street. Just happy feet down on the corner, out in the street. Where the folk boys are playing, singing yourself happy feet. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. About a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. By my doorstep, sing a sweet song, and the melody is my business. Sing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Sing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every right, right up this morning, smile little girl by my doorstep, sing a sweet song, and the melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing don't worry about a thing, worry about nothing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Right there this morning, smile with the rising sun. Little bird, sing a sweet love song, and the melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Sing don't worry about a thing, worry about nothing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Alright. Sing don't worry about a thing, worry about nothing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Alright. Sing don't worry about a thing, worry about nothing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Sing don't worry about a thing. Little thing gonna be alright. Sing don't worry about a thing, worry about nothing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Alright. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Sing don't worry about a thing. Oh no, every little thing is gonna be alright.
Something leaves you empty with nothing but dreams. Look on me. Sometimes there's things a man cannot know. The gears won't turn and the leaves won't grow. There's no place to run and no gas. Won't turn and the train won't leave. Tonight, hold you close till the morning light. The morning watch the new day rise. Do whatever just to stay alive. Do whatever just to stay alive. The way I feel. There is a treasure for you tonight. And you're by my side. Your heart as it's keeping time. Do whatever just to stay alive. Dawn is coming, open your eyes. Dawn is coming, open your eyes. Dawn is coming, open your eyes. There's a rhythm and rush these days where the lights don't move and the colors don't fade. Leaves you empty with nothing but dreams. In a world gone shallow, in a world gone mean. There is a truth and it's on. Dawn is coming, open your please rise.
I'm preaching on the beat again. Where you go against the world, don't wanna see you win. Never say that he gon' spin, okay, we'll see you then. Hey, we did, let's go Brandon. Let's make Jesus trend. Hey, hey, now let's make Jesus trend. Hey, hey, let's make Jesus trend. And it's only freedom if you free from sin. If you wanna be free, then let's make Jesus trend. Christian rappers, prosperity preachers making tracks. They scared to cross lines, they just trying to make some stacks. You can say make it back. First John 2:4, they ain't gon' like that. Rapping 5:10, now we on the right track. John 14:15, oh, they gon' fight that. The devil coming, but he know we coming right back. Hey, this is good versus evil. What side you on? For the world, you probably won't get it. He gon' Bryson preaching on the beat again. Where you go against the world, they don't wanna see you win. Let's make Jesus trend. Hey. You free from sin. If you wanna be friend, God just need a couple good soldiers and the team will win. All the devil got to do is threaten and the people bend. But we ain't gon' bend, we'll never break. You better make him trendy, he gon' send you to the lake. Or we get persecuted, headed to the stake. You better pick a side now, cause we all headed to condemn sin. You would just pretend you just wanna use Jesus as a
the truth, we ain't in it for the pay. We in it for the youth, but you in it for the fame. So let's make him train by bringing glory to his name. Let's get it.
Here go Bryson preaching on the beat again. Where you go against the world, don't wanna. Now let's make Jesus trend. Hey, hey.
I was just going to make a short little announcement real quick. And so we have word from one of the live. So he's going to be staying at a halfway. How the sentence months of their sentence, is that how that kind of works? So anyway, he's back at home with the family tonight. But you know, I'm going to say this, guys. I don't know how long he was in jail for. A really life-altering communities, and a lot of times they're outcasts. They've, depending on the community and where they're at in the country, so they still they have to figure out how to get in their place in life now. So keep praying for them, and if you'll bear with me, I need help. Can you hold my mic? I was just going through it, and I was going to look for a listing of all the movies. Maybe you guys be thinking I'll list those off real quick. But I'm just going to read off some of the stuff that, so We Are Good Men is the prisoners' website that they have up closer or whatever, but there are tons of interviews. There's lots of the stuff we've done out here. It's all it's all this, right? From the J6ers inside. So this is wearegoodmen.com. They have special sections for here about different interviews and types of. They have a section for Roseanne Boylan, and I'm just looking through there, and it's probably because a lot of these guys here in jail in DC, some of the cases I think have been pushed back for the reason of Roseanne Boylan. But a lot of these guys are in jail for trying to, in reaction to trying to save a woman's life on January 6th. And go through there, and I haven't.
I'm rolling or to carry my money. Fill the circle, be and by. There's a waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. My family, there will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord. Undertaker, won't you please drive slow? Or that lady, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by in the sky, Lord, in the home waiting in the sky, Lord.
Okay, so I have a very brief update on court. Can I add anything in case? So we went up to courtroom 15 today, and there were two things going on in the courtroom. The jury deliberation for Leo Kelly and sorry, Nicole. So a note from the into the galley, and then Leo's people came up, and it was a question not allowed. And there was another note before, and it's a bench trial, not a jury trial. Prime, sometimes I think maybe they had to nudge him to wake him up, but he, you know, at least I thought that, you know, he was made some. I talked with Kira West, who is a dynamite in a small package. She's one of the lawyers that is, actually she's Leo Kelly's lawyer. And then anything you want to add? Oh, and we talk about the cafeteria all the time. So today was my favorite soup. So we did get a cup of soup. Sorry, Tommy. Something.
Okay, I don't know what to say right now. You covered it all.
Oh, well, no, I didn't. There was, so Ivan Raiklen was there as well. And then in is one of our out and the conversation, and then instead of going back to receipt the marshal, I believe it was one of the men that escorted me to the door that day for doing a Zoom call in the lobby. So she got the serious guy, and then he came in and escorted them out and or her out. And Ivan went out to, I thought she was maybe recording.
They're over at all of us, and then she'd start drawing pictures of us. So that's when they got up and came over and
presented in the world. Hello, can you hear me?
Everybody can hear you now.
Right wing. I just wanted to let you know to movement because Donald Trump raped me as well. He raped me too. Jay too, me too. He touched me. Oh. And it wasn't the sexy kind.
Are you guys a couple?
I need my $50 million. I don't have a specific date or time that he raped me, but I just remember it happened. It definitely happened. I don't remember when it happened or how it happened. I didn't know if it was in a public area. Here's the thing, I didn't ask for help. If I identify as a black trans woman, and he's actually into a black trans woman because he doesn't actually get all that action from us, you know? So what he does is he stalks us in, like, changing rooms. Respect her, you know? And so I just want to say he loves this buddy, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, that's so cool if you identify as a black trans woman. A paralyzed black trans woman, and you're so brave. You're so brave. But we're not as brave as...
Stunning and brave.
I don't think any one of us is brave. And the flight... me in the helicopter, and I'm telling you, and he told me to... On the helicopter. I was offended when he asked me to do the helicopter, even though I have a penis, because I don't identify as having. helicopters. So it was you're the I need that 50 million. Yeah, I need that 50 million. Millions of dollars. J2, join along. You can, hashtag J2 movement and just say you haven't seen. Hey, where's my girl AP out there? She must have been getting that Trump in the closet too, if you know what I mean.
This movement is going. I'm very interested in seeing what kind of flag.
You can't handle it. What do you gotta say?
I was just wondering what kind of flag this movement is going to spawn. Have you thought about that?
We got the biggest, best flag that ever waved. It is so good. It identifies as a translucent double binary.
All right. You guys are in trouble now. You're in trouble. You have to.
It's a double-sided binary. Double-edged.
I'm going to get in trouble if.
Fluid. Translucent fluid. If you guys do not respect me as what I identify, that could turn out. Like, seriously.
I'm just letting them talk. I'm officially getting the evil eye.
No, we can get serious now.
So.
Is this crime world we're living in right now? Jesus Christ! To wake up today to have the other patriots in the pod tell me that Donald Trump was found guilty by an obviously biased in this case and the other case in New York. Could have the media saying that he's a rapist and saying that he tried to, burn, talking about this and. If you don't like back to California, I need like $6 billion right now.
You guys, Grassley and Comer.
Oh, I mean, talk about rape. We're talking about rape today and rape tomorrow and rape the next day.
Well, hold on one second. Found in court today in I think it's civil court in New York, abuse the rape charge, and that's what they're talking about. And I'm trying to get them to change the subject. And it's not.
But like we're living in reality. What's gonna happen, man? What's gonna happen? What are you talking about? We lose every single time. It's not even reality out there. Reality is that Trump raped somebody. Who raped?
That.
I got you off mic. All the ladies out here. It's all good. We're off mic. It's just the ladies want us to move on and talk about something else. The ladies.
Is it because they're rape?
Alright, I'm gonna put you back on the mic, guys. Back on mic.
Back on mic.
Huh?
All right, go ahead. You're on the mic.
Okay, so anyway, so I had trial, but he told me that I could actually appeal my trial and say that it was not a deadly or dangerous if somebody else did it and they won. Well, it turns out, after actually talking to somebody else who went through it and their attorney, I can't actually appeal that. So what that's called is ineffective assistance of counsel. And sorry, this is Sean McHugh, by the way.
Yeah,
everybody that's represented by these lawyers that get money by PFP, I'm sorry. Look, I've gone a long time, and I have always said this is not the platform for it. Okay? Because it's not. I really and for division and this and that. But God dang, man, I was lied to. I've got text messages. I've got emails. My girlfriend's got text messages and emails saying, yes, you can appeal for this. You can appeal for that. You can do this. I didn't even know I was buying a PFP lawyer. You paid your own money for it. I paid my own money. He still ended up more loyal to PFP than you. Check this out. Not only did I pay my own money, but my dad to the PFP by clicking on my link. He thought the 10 grand was going to me. Yeah, because they switched your link on that. Right, but it didn't. It actually went to PFP. We heard that happen to several people. Right. Yeah. So not only did I buy this lawyer.
What's your lawyer's name that he's asking? What's your lawyer, if you don't mind saying?
Joe Allen. Joe Allen.
Okay, go ahead.
Joe Allen. And guess what? Joe Allen says in court, well, I've had plenty of time to talk to my client. Well, guess what, buddy? I've only talked to you 3 times. 3 times since August of last year. Where are we right now? About August almost. May, June, July, August. So 3 months away. So, we're 9 months into it. Here I am, a newborn baby. 9 months into it, I've only talked to him 3 times for less than an hour. And he told me basically, the whole reason why I even got the guy was he was like, yes, I'm a fighter. We're going to go to trial. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, hell yeah, cool. I got someone outside the realm. I'm going to go. I'm going to get this lawyer. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to talk about, he is. We're going to do this thing. And then he builds me up all the way to the end. And he goes, well, no, you should probably do the stipulated bench trial. And it's going to preserve you, and it's going to do this and do that. And I go, okay, well, it makes kind of a sense, and all right, and this and that. And he goes, but you could appeal the deadly and dangerous by adverse ruling. So basically, I was under the showed that bear spray or any other chemical spray is not a deadly and dangerous. So I said, yes, Your Honor. I did all that, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, because I have my appellate right. And he goes, well, actually, you don't. I go, I don't. He goes, no, you don't. I go, well, I need to talk to my lawyer. He goes, yeah, well, Josh, my client, or my buddy, he told you this and told you that, but, yeah, if you get an adverse ruling, you still got your appellate right. I go, okay, cool. Yeah, Your Honor, I want to move forward. I want to do this. No, I don't have that. I don't have that right. These MFers want to push you through and take the money that they got because Cynthia's their best effing friend, and then just push you through. Because I'm asking you to contact me. Because I've been going through this crap for 2 years. Between Lexi Nugent, who told me that she's a BLM supporter and they fought so hard to get to where they're at, and not to fire Maria Jacob, who was working with the DA here, scheduled work and wasn't telling me information, to this guy who's taking money with a bunch of people that to help me out there.
Sean,
that's all I gotta say.
Sean, let's give Sean an opportunity to share his prisoner number. Maybe there's somebody out there on the app or something who can get in touch with him. Or, we have all the live streamers and stuff that they're hearing him speak. But if he wants to put
telling you, I've kept my mouth shut for a long time, and I have. Haven't a lot of us kept our mouth shut about, this is James McGrew, and I'm telling you, haven't a lot of us kept our mouth shut about how these attorneys have just fucked us over the whole way. Excuse my language, ladies. Excuse my language out there who's listening on the live stream. But it's very disheartening how all the lawyers in all of our cases, I can't think of any, I mean, none. And then all the guys that I've been incarcerated with here who haven't told me in their own personal opinions how their lawyers have done them wrong in some way or some instance somewhere along the way. I can tell you that I was in court with John Pierce and Bill Shipley, many months ago, back when John Pierce was...
You have 1 minute.
To Bill Shipley, whom I've never signed a contract with, don't even know how he came on my case, but who was my attorney in the end. But I can tell you that the judge asked John Pierce and Mr. Shipley in court if they were just going to sit there, or were they going to sit there like a bump on a log. Her exact words, you can go back and look at my court case. Were they going to sit there like a bump on a log, or were they going to say something in my case? The judge asked them that. How about other people? How many other people's cases? I mean, how many cases did John Pierce run off on a fucking crack binge? Excuse my language again. How many cases did he run off on a coke binge, go to rehab, and abandon all of his clients here in D.C.? And nobody's saying anything about that. But this guy is still out there collecting money, fundraising in all of our cases.
15 is the answer that I count.
Does anybody want to talk about that? Don't jump in writing. We're going to call back because we got something to say.
All right,
and
Sean,
I am sorry.
Sean, I am sorry that happened
on that
to you
issue
today.
also?
Sean,
Thank you for using.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious is that grace appeared, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have
Link.
all right, guys, we're back on. Everybody's listening.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, no, I was just giving you guys one example. This is James McGrew again. This is just one example of how attorneys in most of our cases, and pretty much all the guys in D.C., and I'm telling you, I've talked to a lot of guys here. I've been here with guys who have transitioned in and out of here. And, it's the same story with all these attorneys in all of our cases. In all of our cases. In my case, I know it feels like... It doesn't feel like it. It's true. It does. No, it feels like it. I mean, it is true. And you know what? And I think it's up to, an ethics board and an ethics commission to finally make them realize what's going on. If you didn't realize, it's a conveyor belt of just money freaking grubbing... Please pass it on. Hold on, dude. I'm sorry. Please pass it on. Everybody who feels like they've been slighted by their lawyer, whether they're represented by PFP or not, in this process, needs to file an ethics complaint with the bar. Go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry. I just want to... I will say, I will be the first one to say that in the end,
of my sentence. I was here almost 2 years before I received any money from PFP, and didn't even know how much money I ever received from PFP. But I've since found out that PFP did give money in my case, which I asked for, which was for, trying to get money to do some stuff, getting a medical readout for traumatic brain injury, because I was in explosion in Iraq, and I wanted to get a doctor to go through my medical records and do all this stuff, and it was going to cost like $5,000 to $8,000. So I didn't have that as funds, and I was going to told me to go to PFP. I'm sorry, my attorney told me to go to PFP and ask them for money. Well, PFP gave my attorney money, and my attorney said he gave them money. Well, when it came time to pay the doctor, you know who paid the doctor? I did, out of my gifts and go, not out of the money PFP gave. And over and over again, John Pierce and Bill Shipley, I asked, well, they never. The money they received was not just for me; it was for other people. But come to find out, they received like $20,000 from PFP. My doctor's bill was $5,000, and I paid John Pierce $10,000 to represent me in the very beginning. It was like $10,000, and then plus some more money that I paid. And John Pierce showed up one time in court, and the judge asked him. Get to the reality. The judge asked him, "What are you going to do for your client? You're going to sit there like a bump on a log? Go to treatment for it." That's what he did for me, off of my money. There you go. That's facts, America.
Well,
We're getting this time after time here. Go ahead, Tom.
I was just going to say real quick, Sean, I'll let you finish, but I'm glad, I for one, I speak for myself, an individual, I'm glad you are sharing this, because there's J6ers being arrested every day, and I see these same lawyers losing every case all the time. So, I'm glad you say this for that reason.
Stay away from PFP. It's the same lawyers over and over and over again. He doesn't give money to the J6ers. They give money to the lawyers. Let me finish. The lawyers. That they have on their payroll. That's PFP.
But hey, Mickey's asking, James, real quick, Pierce was your lawyer, James? Mickey's asking, just to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay. He said yeah.
Pierce is my lawyer. Pierce is my lawyer on record, but Bill Shipley ever get involved in all of our cases. I want to get Roger Root, get these people with the Proud Boys, get somebody who's going to fight for you. Please. Go ahead, Dempsey, because I know you got something to say. Go.
So, this is Dave Dempsey. I wanted to make a comment in regards to the lawyer situation. So, pretty much, my situation is it's a little bit different. As being able to attain private representation. I wanted it, and I've asked for it numerous times. I asked for the help because I'm not well-to-do by any means, and I was told that when I entered the pod that there's a group that I can approach, and I was told this by Timothy Hill, which is the nephew of Sidney Hughes.
Not even the real nephew.
You know, and they told me that, yeah, you can get a lawyer through us. So they said, just give me the lawyer. In trouble in the past, and I had a great lawyer. His name is Ronald Heading. He's out of California. He's A1. He's a good person, and he does well. And I tried to hire him, and he stated his price. And when Cynthia got wind of it, she said it was too expensive, and that she said, oh, I have cut-rate lawyers that I will provide for you, and here's a list of these people. And the list of these people are these particular individuals that they described.
Yeah.
Well, my brother reached out for help, and he told him, and he explained our situation, how the FBI destroyed our lives, and exactly what, has transpired, to lead us to this point. And he asked for the help. Cynthia Hughes' response to my brother was, if you got issues, go to church. That's the type of help that she provided to my family when I asked for legal representation.
And then I know somebody who reached out to her recently and asked her some questions. She said that we're all a bunch of criminals in here. Okay? She said that we're all a bunch of criminals. All right? and she's only got a select few people that she wants to help out. I've actually reached out to her to just bash her without talking about her or this and that. I reached out to her personally, and I talked to her, and I said, look, listen, lady, you said on War Room that you want to have our gifts and goes be paid in full. We keep that money, and that you're going to pay for our lawyers paid in full. She said, let me stop you right there. I started PFP for the families and this and that, and I'm not committed to paying for the legal fees of J6ers. Well, that's funny because that's what. And you're taking 40% off the top. 40%. 40%. You can't make that up. I'm sorry, you can't. But I called her out right to her face, and it was like pulling teeth just to get the 10 grand. That was supposed to be in your bank account. It was supposed to be in my bank account in the first place. And not only was it happened with the lawyer that I got, who I didn't even know that was a PFP lawyer, you know. But dude, you just can't make this crap up. What we're doing is we're getting ramrodded. How many guys are getting? Show them have a real 501c. People have to fire Joe McBride. Or one or two J6ers, and everyone else is screwed. But the bottom line is, she really doesn't even have a real 501c3. Okay, she's still getting this money. Why are not the feds calling up her butt? You know why? Because we're getting screwed.
I agree.
And that's the bottom line.
Hey, and to touch on that point, what it seems like that we have when it comes to these lawyers is the ones who claim to be on our side and say that they're on the right or they're conservative-minded, they're grifters. They're grifting off of our names, they're grifting off of our images, they're grifting off of the situation and the, you know, what exactly happened, and they're using and they're playing on people's emotions in order to get money, and they're saying that they're going to help us when all they're doing is pushing us through the system. And then if you're fucked, and if you're screwed over and you get 99% of them are hardcore Trump-hating liberals who don't want to see you succeed and will do everything they can to stonewall anything that you bring to them. If you bring anything exculpatory, if you bring anything that could benefit your case, they will stonewall you. They will work with the prosecution in order to screw you even harder than a brick.
I didn't even get my discovery before my trial.
Yeah, that's what they do. They withhold the discoveries. They don't give us...
I gotta say, last year in April, about almost half a my point is this: a handful of those fellas that went public were clients of Bill Shipley's. And she and Ryan Marshall is the guy who works for him. Yeah, we're totally cool. Wait a minute, we're totally cool with them going public to NPR. But then Cynthia got word of it and then dumped a bunch of money to Bill Shipley, and then all of a sudden he's his best friend and wanted to stop them. They didn't stop. We still went public. But meanwhile, guess what? Ryan Marshall's spouting off everything about everybody else's case to everybody in here. Bill Shipley and his partner Ryan Marshall have no regard for giant attorney. We have heard multiple Shipley clients learn about all the other Shipley clients' inner workings of their life because they gossip.
I can confirm a little bit of this for you guys, real quick. I can confirm what your guys are saying because I don't know how many in there with you in there tonight witnessed Roseanne Boylan's murder, but every lawyer I've ever talked to on the defense, hey, I will testify for that guy. I'll tell the truth about Roseanne being murdered and what I saw. I've had 2 lawyers call me in 2.5 years. So I don't get it either, guys. I believe everything you're saying myself.
Hey, it's a wonderful. I was protecting my mother that day. What do I got to wait until she's dead too? I was literally holding her and not interacting with the crowd at all until she got shot in the back. I mean, I don't understand. Where's my representation? Or by looking into Sean's mother's issue and everything that happened there, actually looking at the footage and it takes money to do that. They don't want to waste, they don't want to use the money, they want to take the money. They want to get you in debt by giving them 10 grand and making you pay the rest.
No, that's what I was going to say. I I was told that she'll attain a $50,000 lawyer for me.
It takes $200,000 to fight, not 10. She'll pay 10,000.
Yeah, she'll pay 10,000.
On the hook for the other 40.
And then I'm on the hook for the other 40.
And you had to pick a lawyer that she chose.
Yeah, that she chose.
That's crazy. And we need to cancel Cynthia Hughes.
And because I can't afford
it. What the hell is this lady? Push the cancel button.
There you go. They don't want us to win. That's why we don't have the lawyers that we need. And they give us these scumbag lawyers who have zero regard for. They don't care about us in any fashion. They don't.
I'm forced to sit here and take a stipulated bench trial, saying that yes, I'm guilty of a 111B under the guise that I actually didn't even show up for that trial. Your lawyer didn't even show up for the trial. Hello? You scheduled another trial the day after. I had the whole week blanked out, but guess what he did? Signed his thing. Your judge was amazed at your lawyer's double booking that week with several trials.
Whatever.
That's crazy. So, they're coming after you. Whoever's listening right now, if you got a belief like mine, you're done. You better go hide.
You're right, Sean.
Or you better get...
Look at what they're doing to Trump. That's what they...
I got a police report to prove otherwise, though, but they don't want to talk about that. They just want to say that I'm some freaking sick freak running around raping people. But I don't have a felony and I'm not a registrant. These people will stop at nothing.
They'll do everything.
My own lawyer made up something that I was arrested for something that I even wasn't. And I got to bring the paperwork to show it. Dude, it's insane. It's insane. What we're going through. It's infuriating seeing what the media has done to a lot of us, but especially with Sean's situation. They make it look like it's something that it totally isn't. We've all seen the paperwork. We've seen the situation. We all know the situation. Has anybody ever been 19 years old before? And had a 17-year-old girlfriend ever? This is the media wants to... But it was similar to something like that. It's like...
You have 1 minute remaining.
Sean, I was going to say before you guys say goodbye, Sean, I was going to tell you before you I can't, words can't. Fairness you've been receiving specifically today. So I just wanted to tell you that, man. I keep your chin up. Everybody out here is going to keep fighting for you.
But I just want to represent, like, what we're all going through here as a collective. And what we see today with Donald Trump, it's absolute horse pucky. And if anybody out there thinks that what they're saying about what you're getting, you're eating dog crap at the table. You're eating dog crap off the tablecloth, and you better get up and get involved and get out. And that's the bottom line. Don't be scared. Fight. Thank you.
Amen. And I do respect you for taking the...
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay, so that was a bit of a contradiction because I just want to point out that, you know, this is their opportunity to say what they're thinking and just to express that is their opinion, that you know, the people speaking are speaking for themselves. And then also say that we were censoring the beginning because some things are just not appropriate. And it's really not for us to decide what is funny or tasteful, but sometimes you have to make your best judgment call. So apologize for the double standard stuff right there. And just want to present their... So thank you. Okay, so tweet on this corner, but this one, I'll just address this too in case you guys think we don't know it. The Eagle's Nest, I guess, was Hitler's hideout back in the day, and then America kicked their ass and we took it back. So I want to say this about the Eagle's Nest. We will not, Pam Hempel, we will not change our name. We're American citizens and we're taking it back. Oh, and overall, collectively, Pam Hempel, kiss my ass.
Heaven roar and fire fall. Come shake the ground with the sound of revival. Let heaven roar and fire fall. Come shake the ground with the sound of revival. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. Like a lion, God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
This one's for my boys and old man. They're sending me away 'cause I took the stand. My voice is all that I can give. They've taken everything except this life I live. Politicians smile when they burn my town. Said tear another statue to the ground. They try and divide with fear and hate, and keep us in our homes till it's too late. Well, they came with guns, said welcome to our hood. No rights, no trial, then they locked me in a cell. So to my boys I left behind that January day, I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to see. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray there's men on the block lost everything, but every single night there's an anthem they sing. Then I sit down, try and write to my son words about wisdom and honor
behind that January. Through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray that you choose to see through all the lies that you're told. They can take time, but they can't take your mind or your soul. They want you to hate, but it's never too late to choose love. So choose love and choose love and choose love, choose love, 'cause there's a formula of lies and mistrust. They used to tear down the best of us. There's a simple answer to what we must do. Strip them of their power, give it back to you. If you stand with the truth, they'll put you in a cage. If you talk about freedom, they'll remind you you're a slave. So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to say. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray my voice is all that I can give. They've taken everything except this life I live. So this one's for my boys and old man. Stand. I gotta go away 'cause I took a stand. Is there anyone left?
Thank you, DJ Sherry. While Mickey's doing that, tomorrow we will be in a committee hearing. All right, Sherry, we'll play some.
I've been praying for change. I know you work it out for good, but how long will it take? I've been asking for healing, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for the miracle, God, let it be this time. But if I never see the promise on this side of the grave, my hope might be shaken, but my faith will never break. Because I know the day is coming when you right all of the wrong. So I'll praise you in the waiting, and my faith will stay strong. Yeah. Ooh. God, you taught me to trust you. You show me how to believe. Sure of what you started me, so I'm not gonna doubt it. gain beauty from my pain, it's never wasted. But if I never see the promise on this side of the grave, my hope might be shaken, but my faith will never break. Because I know the day is coming when you right all of the wrong. So I praise you in the waiting, and my faith will stay strong. Because I know the day is coming when you right all of the wrong. So I praise you in the waiting, and my faith will stay strong, will stay strong.
All right, guys, we gather around for the anthem. One minute.
We have a problem. You. Hello.
Hey Jeff, if you are talking, we hear nothing at all. Oh, I can hear you now. Say it again.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello.
See, keep talking, Jeff. Keep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's
4,
good right
5,
there. We got you there. Hey, are you? Okay.
Hey, okay, are you there?
Yeah, it's. I can hear you right this second. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Tell me, what is it that, as far as the calls go, was someone on right before I hopped on, or was there a break beforehand with 4 or 5 minutes or 10 minutes? What's
number you call, when we answer it and it gets to the point where you say hit this button to take the phone call, even though there's money on our end, it's saying there's billing issues.
Yeah, but we were able to take a call earlier from inside the jail. So I'm thinking let's text after, and I'm thinking maybe there's just some way I can. But yeah, well, I'm gonna text you after we get off live stream.
Okay. Back up now. How long before I called was somebody on?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Are you sure then?
Okay.
Yes, I think okay, maybe. 5 minutes, we thinking? Jeff, if you're talking, I'm just losing you all together, not even a breakup. Jeff, we're still not hearing you, but hang on to the phone in case the reception gets better. We're going to play the last song of the night, and then if I can hear you, I'll bring you back up. Yeah, keep talking, Jeff.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where it and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. The men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. USA, 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 USA.
Capitol Hill, any locals, you're more than welcome to meet legislatures.
这个呢，这个我帮你拿，太重了，不会，
这个是你的。
不知道，这是我放到那个对，放到那个阻碍车上。哦，好，对，跟我车靠的不太远。哦，好。
You're welcome. Oh, you got the wagon coming down here.
没有连锁啊。哎，这椅子你拿了。
What a horrific testimony on the lawyer situation. Yeah.
啊？
Oh yeah, they call it the good lawyer. They probably had one from home.
They, that's the thing, you gotta have a special DC bar.
Yeah, right, exactly. How many people do that?
Well, you want the decent life practice in DC. They want to make it to the courtroom. There's nothing else.
What do you got?
I'm gonna like this, baby. I'm gonna like it. This is pretty good. That box is light and the table. I got my live stream. For these chairs. Thank you all for watching.
For some reason, I feel like I'm gonna have